Greetings from the farm on this very hot Wednesday afternoon. This week in the share, believe it or not, there is produce growing even though it's almost 100 degrees outside. We have eggplant. Everybody this week is going to get eggplant, either the European style, the rounder ones, or the longer Japanese style. Wonderful making baba ganoush or just grilled with tahini or sesame oil or something like that. The first green beans of the year, the first green bean planting looks pretty good. The second one looks a lot better. So we will have green beans numerous times over the next 2 months or so. We have the first of our summer squash. So this is a variety called patty pan. You can use it just like zucchini, or if they're slightly larger than this, you can scoop the insides out and stuff it and then grill it. We also have some zucchini in shares. We have sun gold cherry tomatoes. The sun golds, if they're this color, they're dead ripe. And if they're this color, they could wait a day or two, so you can just leave them out on your counter, and once they'll keep turning darker and darker. They'll be more tart when they look like that. We're having a great sun gold year this year, so everybody got them in the share and likely will for the next few weeks. We have the first of our garlic, and the garlic is much larger this year than it was last year, which is kind of a bonus. So if you get some very large heads, don't be surprised. It is uncured, so you need to keep it in your crisper drawer in a plastic bag. Uncured just means that it hasn't dried down yet, and you'll notice that the stem will be slightly damp. Once we have it dried down, then it is shelf stable and you keep it out of the refrigerator. Same thing goes for the onions. The red onions are also uncured. You can see that the necks are kind of wet. So if you want to keep them for more than a few days, it would be beneficial to keep them in a plastic bag in your crisper drawer. Next week or the week after, the onions will be cured, which means you can just put them out on the counter. More green top carrots. More new potatoes. They're unwashed, so just rinse them a little bit. We didn't want to take the skins off. Likely in the next couple of weeks, the skins will be cured enough that we can run them through the barrel washer. We have kohlrabi, which you can peel and just eat raw with salt, and more broccoli. The broccoli is definitely seeing some heat. So you see the dimpled part on the head. That's because of the excessive heat and lack of moisture. It tastes fine. We've been eating it. It tastes great. But it might be slightly on the bitter side or spicy side if you eat it raw. When steamed, it just tastes wonderful. If you know of anyone who would be interested in, or if you're subscribing to this and are not a CSA shareholder, we do have student faculty or fall shares left. And you can register. The information is on our website. On the brochure on the website, you can register online if you'd like to, or you could send a check in or encourage friends or family to do so if you think they'd be interested. Other than that, on the farm, we're weeding even though it's kind of hot. We got about 2/10 of an inch of rain yesterday, but it is exceptionally dry here. The irrigation has more or less been running for the last month. So until next time, have a great week.